All right. Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on this lovely Monday. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed their weekend. We're back to better than ever. We got a nice little couple little runners going on. Let's look at this DTSS. You could see the stock is moving beautifully, just absolutely gorgeous. Thing just started running just again. Listen, the pre-market was not that good. And then I says, let's wait about 8:30. Let's see what happens. And sure enough, boom, we're just killing it right now. Pat, you already made 50 cents on it. You got in at 651. You're probably kicking yourself in the butt right now. But you made money though, Pat. That's all that matters. Wayne also did pretty well. My biggest day trade in pre-market, 5 wins, 0 losses. You know what? I got something I want to share with you. That is unbelievable.
Hey, good job.
All right. Good for you, Wayne. All right. So anyway, we got a nice little runner in this stock. We had a couple of stocks. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their weekend. Welcome back. A new fresh week here at CyberTradingu University. Not only is it a new fresh week, it is a new month. We just tapped into August. So hopefully everybody, all you cyber traders out there, basically went out and went over your journals, reviewed your journals. This is the most important time to do the monthly journals. Remember, we give you 2 journals. You have the daily and you got the monthly, and the monthly lets you know if you're ready to go to that next level. Are you ready to go to become a category 2 trader, category 3, category 4? And if you're not, if you're breaking even, listen, you don't go ahead. Remember, trading is a job. Okay. You have to know how to promote yourself. If you like lifting weights and you're used to bringing up like 20 pounds, or like, today I'm going to do 100. You can't do 100. You're going to probably do 25, or maybe like, you strain yourself, you're going to do 20, stick with 20. Same thing with trading. If you're not being consistent, it's okay. Remember, you're better off taking it nice and slow than trying to think you're going to hit it big because you're on the blow in your account. And the last thing you want to do is be out of this business. But this DSS is doing great. Now, Bali, you did pretty well too. You made money on that on DTT. I'm going to check out that. I'm going to check out that one too. All right. So, listen, we have a lot of people that are starting today new here at CyberTradingu University. Welcome aboard. If you're new to CyberTradingu University, please make sure you talk to Education Advisor, because there's a lot of stuff here you're probably not going to understand when you're in the trading room all week. And if you're watching us on YouTube and Facebook Live, you could always click on the bottom and register, and be happy to come and do a free do a trial here at CTU. It's only $8-9. How could you complain? And then from there, we'll see if it's for you or not. But if everybody here, all the traders, we got a couple of stocks. We know Mondays. I'll be honest with you, Friday, I didn't do that well. I was kind of ticked off at myself. I was up, and then I gave a lot of it back. I trade a lot of shares too. I'm not like everybody. So even though you might see me calling, I lost like 15 cents, 10 cents. It's just, when you're dealing with several thousand shares, it adds up. But listen, I told you, Fridays, I'm not a big fan of trading. You could only trade, if you only trade Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, an hour a day, that's pretty much all you need. Mondays and Fridays always feel like it's difficult, especially in the summertime. So there's no real big rush here. It was gorgeous here this week. We're expecting a hurricane, tropical storm hitting here in New York by tomorrow night or whatever. So I don't think anybody's going to be going anywhere. It's pretty nice here in New York right now. It was kind of crappy yesterday. But overall, if there's people still on vacationing, enjoying their summer homes, I wouldn't doubt it. But just don't get too cocky today on a Monday, right? This is a really big week when it comes to earnings too. We got Wick that's coming out. What else we got coming out? We got a lot of stocks that are coming out. We got Uber that's coming out. We got Ferrari that did come out. We heard about the TikTok deal. What's going on? Microsoft's obviously benefiting from it. We heard about last week with all the tech stocks. Apple with the 4-to-1 stock split. That's huge news for that stock to make it run. But there are other stocks out here like the DTSS out there. So anyway, let's just talk really quick on what traded last week, and then we'll go through the watch list. First of all, a couple of the big winners was SONN last week. And, you could see it right here. The stock did go from 10 to 50 one day. That's actually one day, by the way. Hold on, let me fix the screen so you guys can see a little bit better here on the YouTube channel. So, and Facebook. So you could see a stock had a nice little move here. Let me just change this slide so you can see what happened on Friday. That's not a good one. There we go. So you can see it went from literally 380 all the way to about $7. Great little trends right there. Great support and resistance levels. Great iceberg orders. That one was pretty good. And then obviously you can't go broke taking a profit. If you got cocky, you would have got yourself hurt on that. Remember, you only got trade within the first hour. And what else did we have? There wasn't, a lot of them for Friday, but CNX was also a pretty nice little stock, $7.60 to $8. Kind of was a nice little push going right into the close. Didn't really do anything in the morning, but it was a Friday afternoon. Once again, Friday afternoons are actually pretty good. I told you that. A lot of people don't want to hold positions over the weekend. They got to close out these positions. The trend is your friend. That stock did really well. And then the FLDM trade. Okay. That one was an early runner. Boom, $5.50 to $9 and came right back down. Unfortunately, it happened more in the middle of the day, though. That's about it. Now, what's going on this morning? So a couple of stocks already that are moving. First of all, big winner right now, which a lot of you are trading in pre-market, did really well with this stock. Once again, when we start at 9 o'clock, when we on the dot here, if you watched it and traded with us at 6, guess what? The stock went to 8. You made $2. You should be done for the day. Honestly, you should quit. If you made money today, right now, there's no reason to even continue to trade. That's the way you're supposed to trade. All right. Don't be greedy. Don't be cocky. Take the money and run. That's the model. If the stock goes to 10. Listen, someone else missed it here at 6. You trade it. But if you made money, we all know there's no guarantee these things are going to continue to go higher. I was looking over here on the level 4. You could see there on the level 3 over there. I'm just going to pop it over here on the level 4. But on the level 3, you got some decent iceberg orders. You got a 9,000 share seller. You got a nice 11,000 share buyer right here at 787. So you're getting some good volume here. I'm seeing some guys getting taken out. You could see right here, these guys kept getting hit. Boom, busted through. Took this guy out, busted. You could see a big seller just right now. That big sell that was just out there, they just got taken out. So stocks got some really, really good volatility here. It looks like from what's happening with this platform, though, it's kind of so much volume. It's like it's locking up, actually. What else we got going on here that's moving pretty well? The CODX. Let me bring up that one. CODX is moving pretty nicely here. It's got a nice little trend. A little spotty on the level 3, though. So I'm not really completely sold on it, but the stock's up 13%. Not as bad. Obviously, the big winner is obviously the DTSS as of right now. And then we got a couple other ones. They look pretty good. I want to keep a close eye on them, but they were nice this morning. And then all of a sudden, they kind of flatlined. The CBay, that one, nice little spread. Great orders out there. You can see on the left-hand side. So there's some pretty big buyers. I see a 9,000 share buyer sitting here at 450. It's really been holding here pretty strong right here. If that guy gets done, which we will watch on time and sales, then we'll consider then it's probably going to be continue short. But that stock obviously being there looked pretty interesting. This one I found also this morning. It's MARA. I know some of you already traded this in the cyber group room in pre-market, and but we were watching it earlier. This started backing off. You could see it right here. Started doing a little back off, but just I guess somebody came in with a 9 a.m. morning move or into 260 already to $3. Nice spread, great volume, right up our alley. Definitely want to see how the stock is going to open up. But to be this strong, that's actually a really good sign. ADT is another one. Was gapped up huge this morning. Was at $20, and look where it is now. Now dropped down to 13. So this was up more than up 60%. By the way, just go back to the DTSS. Yes, that's right, Patrick. It's on its way back down. That's why you can't screw around with these stocks. Take the money and run. You know what I mean? Especially that stock is not your level 1 stock. That stock is like in a category 3 or category 4. IMUX is another one that I found, up 33%, making higher highs. Stock closed at 17. Only bad thing about this stock is look at the level 3. There's really not a lot of orders out there. So that is a very, very big concern to me. So even though you're finding it, it looks nice. I know one of you guys were bringing it up earlier. Volume kind of scares me right there. All right, so we got a couple other stocks that are coming out with earnings announcements. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with this stock right here. Nikola. We made a lot of money with Nikola. Nikola gapped up pretty nicely earlier this morning. Had a nice little pop right here, and all of a sudden it kind of just came back down again. Nikola's very hard to day trade, guys. be very, very careful trading this stock. So that's one stock that I would be a little concerned about. All right. What do we got here? Now, another thing that we're looking at right here, I know Wick has earnings coming out also this week. I want to keep an eye on Wick. I'm still long that stock. If it breaks 300, this stock is off to the races. Okay, remember, we break all-time highs. We saw what happened to AMD. Same thing. When a stock breaks all-time highs, boom, and it broke that resistance levels right at 57. Look where it is now. It's up about $20 in about a week. I know you guys did really well on that. What happened to Ferrari race? It didn't do anything. It moved up a little bit. Yeah, not really doing too much right there regarding it. What was the other one too that we were looking at? I think Wayfair. Wayfair's coming out there. Yeah, Wayfair's just been on fire. And Wayfair obviously is trickling down to Overstock. Overstock has been doing great too. So Overstock has been another one too. All right. But once again, these stocks are expensive. These are more swing trades. Be careful what we're swing trading and what we're day trading. All right. So, and remember, you could do both. What else that I'm looking at? That was another one. There was a short I was concerned about. Which one was it? Which is the one I want to show? Was it Uber? I want to keep an eye on Uber, see if they meet their earnings. I know Uber's coming out with it, but Uber's been backing off a little bit right here. All right. Just on pre-market sell. Okay. All right. Anything I'm missing, guys? I did not call out. Anything else I'm missing? Anybody? Would you be? Would WB? Is it too expensive? It is expensive. It is expensive. But you know what? The company's doing great. The pandemic looks like it's going to be a long-term thing. More people are shopping online. Overstock is obviously, Overstock is obviously doing. The CEO, we saw him coming on Friday. And by the way, don't be so anti-TV. All right, because there's some good things on TV. When the CEOs come out, we saw what happened with Kodak last week. So some of you missed that beauty. That was a gorgeous one. And we found it before everyone else ever found it. And not that we have a crystal ball. We just got the right platform that we're looking at. But that one did pretty well too. But you know what? That's what I would, if you're looking to swing trade it, listen, it's breaking all-time highs. It's doing great. AIHS. That one, it's a penny stock. It's up, but she's trending down. I don't know. We'll see how she opens up. We already traded this stock once before when it went from like $1.20 to $2.20. But I would be concerned about this. Person on YouTube is asking, and he also is asking about this other stock right here. It's not a penny stock, which is a good thing. You got some buys of 69%, but I saw this earlier on my watch list. It's the second biggest percentage gainer in the exchange right now, but she's trending down. So that's why I didn't kind of end my list. That was another one. Norm on YouTube. I mean on Cyber Group. The JMIA, it's got a great push. It's up a little bit. It's probably a category 3. I would be careful of it. If you change the slide here, if we look a little bit further, you can see how it's very spotty. That gets me nervous. I don't like when they're spotty like that. That means the spread is kind of big and, but we could watch it. We could put it on a category 2. Listen, it's Monday. Don't get cocky. Don't get greedy. And that's it. All right, guys. So that pretty much does it. Before we leave, I want to leave this off. I want everybody to know this. We lost a very, very good friend in the Cyber Group room. And a lot of you remember, everyone pretty much remembers Richard Koenig. And Richard has been a loyal student of CTU for several years. He was in law enforcement. And, here's a picture of him right here in one of the on-site classes that we had. For some of you remember, that was him right there. And here's a picture with me with Richard coming to the on-site. So he's been to probably 2 or 3 on-sites, probably even more, probably 3. And he was always having problems working and stuff like that. I remember we had him here for the on-site, and we did the big tour of Manhattan, and we had him for we did the tour of the Federal Reserve, and we had the cocktail reception, New York Stock Exchange. He was just a great, great person. But I was just notified over the weekend from Deb Fine, which a lot of you know is also a loyal student here at CyberTradingu University. And, we're just going to miss him a lot. And, I was wondering what happened to him because I haven't seen him in the room for a while, and, he's notified. But let's just make a prayer for our dear friend, Richard Koenig, one of our loyal students, been here for several years, and wish his family the best. Please rest in peace. Thanks, Rich, for all your support. We're going to miss you. In the meantime, guys, we'll see you back here at 2:30.